Everything around me is starting to turn black. Don't tell me you're
Great ups there in front of the net, just taking the 50. Now he throws it on. Tech 7 does get the read. Complex get a shot on. He does top corner. Complex coast to coast from the save to the goal on the other end. And gets a shot off in the meantime.
Is that on net off the post? Chalupa's there. It's in the net. Chalupa.
We are in golden goal territory. Stewie now trying to go for a solo play, but it's going the other way. Marty now gets it around one. Can he find a touch? We see misses, and that's going in.
Lasky with 2 seconds left takes the lead.
Can we stay on it?
The fake. Is it? Oh my God! Bob Slider!
Holding on, he's up. Can he get it? Oh, what a pinch by the defender.
Oh my God! On net!
He does it! Isaac! Into game number 6.
Throw this man a parade through Fargo.
Field tackle is awkward. He passes it to Rensick. Black Killer falls on the save. It's on the goal line and it's going to go in!
Now Dusty a little bit awkward, gets a nice touch, that's a great pass! Mitch! What a pass by Dusty, great presence, great comms, what a play by Resurgence.
Yeah, I was hoping that Cargo Space might have been able to...
Oh, right here, it's open! Legendary! That's legendary, ties up the
But no one is really there for distortion as Isa is actually able to reach it in time in 58. Green guy off the corner. That's a nasty angle. That is a gross solo play.
JD Bauer gets a nice 50 on him. Can he follow up with a center?
Yes, he is. Center. That's on! Oh, what a pass!
Ladies and gentlemen, your Disney winners,
And here the fake comes out from Dorm. Oh my God!
Five Tactics are your Division C grand champions here. Take your trophy.
We're stuck in their half alone, 50 seconds left. Now staring down a possible advantage. Remzik coming off the backboard, please do it. He's got the follow-up.
All right, everybody, welcome back. Very excited to have you all here still, hopefully. I ditched Whirl. I got sick and tired of his cam causing me issues and him just causing me issues in general. So I picked up my good buddy Stewie. Stewie, how are we doing tonight?
I mean, I'm here. I'm living. I'm breathing. My camera works. Whirl, take notes. It doesn't cut out my internet. I know. I'm not trying to mess with them. I don't know. I'm prepared. I got my water. I'm about as ready as I'm gonna be.
Yeah, I mean, there's not much else you can really do besides just get ready for some great car ball to be played. Also, Stewie, do you have Pumpkin added?
I do. If you need me to invite him, I can't get him in here.
Yes,
But
please.
regardless, that's a name that we're going to be bringing up a lot. It's crazy to think that I believe he wasn't he a captain at one point in Div A? He was first picked. I know that. I don't think he was ever a captain, but regardless, was a player that I don't know if we'd ever see in this position. Now that he is in this position, how does he react to it, Skull? How does he, work through the thing of I am now the more than likely the best player on my team? What kind of leadership is he going to show?
Yeah, that's a great question. I think honestly, like, just knowing how Pumpkin is and kind of like judging off his vibes, I think he's gonna play a lot more relaxed. I think he's gonna take this opportunity to heart.
agree.
I think he's gonna roll with it. Like, I think he's really gonna embrace it. But I mean, I was talking to Cody earlier today, and I told him to his face, I was like, I am so glad that you are playing Pumpkin week 1 and I'm not, because I'm so like excited / nervous to see how he's gonna play with his team.
To run into him. I feel like he's gonna, like you said, I like how you said it. He's gonna be more relaxed. I feel like he's just gonna have an outlook of, okay, I'm in a leadership role now for my team. How can I make my teammates better? Rather than really when you're the higher pick on your team, Skull, historically, you have so much weight on your shoulders to, be productive and be the offensive powerhouse or the defensive player that you need. I just think that with the position he is in, he can elevate his teammates to be that.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, I am very excited to see how he plays. I'm very glad I'm not playing him right now, because this is going to be great time to scout everything for me for the rest of the season. But I will ask you real quick before we hop in the game, who do you have taking the game tonight?
I like that you asked. It's hard for me now that we've talked about him the entire time to bet against Pumpkin. I don't know if I can bet against him considering the opposition, but regardless, I have to go with Pumpkin. I feel like his team is gonna prevail. I really think that's gonna be the end all be all in this, and I'm predicting a sweep.
A sweep, really? All right. I mean, that's fair enough, I guess. Now this is where I have to decide. You are the Grandmaster of Rocket League, Stewie. I really want to pick with you, but
you're gonna go against me, aren't you?
I think I have to go against you. I'm saying I'm gonna take Mcfleurys in 5. The only reason I say that, Omega was DMing me all day today, like making sure that he's gonna be on stream. He's so excited to be playing in Div B with the teammates that he has with the Aquatoad and Jaden. I think he's really gonna step up into the light, and this might just be biased. I just hate playing against Jaden. I mean, I expect to see a lot of wheels and smoke on the field tonight. This
definitely,
and a lot of quick chats going out. This man takes no prisoners.
Definitely, and Aquatoad, a player that can definitely do damage. We've seen that on land. We've seen that online. It doesn't matter where it's really at, but Jaden, a player known to stain his car with other cars' engine oil if he wants to. But regardless, you have also got on the side of Pumpkin's team, V-Storm, a player that we haven't seen. I don't know if I trying to think if he's a rookie or not, but regardless, getting into this first game, we're gonna kick off this season in the second series. I mean, we still have obviously the first series we just watched, but Skull, another Div B series. Are you expecting to see a Game 5 in this? In that, I liked how World talked about the rank disparity being as close as it has ever been now. I feel like we're going to Game 5 as Pumpkin. That is a great way to start off your season with an incredible save.
Yeah, I am expecting to see 5. I think it's really going to come down to, I mean, granted, how they play, blah blah, but just with week 1, a little bit of feeler. I think Mcfleurys might play a little bit more scared in the first couple games, just because, like I said, we don't know how Pumpkin's going to play or how he's going to mesh with his team. But yeah, I am expecting 5. I think the first couple games are going to be slower, and then the teams are really going to step in and see or feel out how everything's going.
So Skull, being this, the 4th season of DCRL, how are you looking for your season? Do you have confidence in your team, or do you feel like it's going to be you're going to need to feel each other out for the first week? Because I mean, this is the first week, and we have no idea how much these people have played with each other. We have no idea how much practice they've actually gotten in since the draft was not long ago. So really got to feel like this is a tester for each of these teams.
Yeah, I mean, I just go all around. I think week 1 is just a feeler for everyone, regardless of how much you've played. I mean, you saw it in the last series. I know Weevil and his team had played together a pretty decent amount, and they were still a little bit slower in game 1, just feeling out the other team. So I think this will definitely be a feeler out type of series. But at some point, I think both teams are just going to lock in and figure out what's going on. And I mean, speaking of slow series, we're 2 minutes into this game, and we've had no goals, not a whole lot of action. A couple great saves coming out from Pop-Up Pumpkins, though. You see Cody gets the flick over one. It's just him and V-Storm in the corner. He will pop it up. Jaden comes flying in. A little bit of a fake here. Gets a 50 with Pumpkin. That's going to go back over towards Mcfleurys' half. Jaden doesn't get the catch. Papiapa's up. Can he get another touch to go in? Omega Blaze with the defensive stand. Cody with a great demo. Oh my, that is a goal-saving demo right there.
Of course, Cody Hakuto on the rotation back, and Pumpkin essentially sitting there waiting. You know, he's asking him, "You come on, bring it." Cody says, "Okay, it's coming. I'm gonna delete you off the field," and that's exactly what happens. But definitely a goal-saving demo. That was a grade A chance for Pumpkin to find that first. And when we do find that first, I'm not trying to curse it right now. Please hit the ball. Thank you very much. When we do find that first, you have to feel like it's going to be what breaks the camel's back. We are going to see a lot of goals after that. You have to think that once teams find one, they'll get the confidence to get more. But for now, we're over 3 minutes into this. Now jumping on to a minute 45 left, Skull, and we're still searching for that first goal. Not too many grade A chances for either team, but the plays coming out for Division B so far have been great. A lot of great touches. Pumpkin, that's going to drop on target, but can't get one more. And Yop and V-Storm, 2 players that he selected. V-Storm, a player that I know was talked about at the Div A level, but Jaden wants to make his name known once again. A former Div B champion wants to get that illustrious second title.
Yeah, just a great shot over the defensive line. He's got his Flurry jersey on. He's got Tyler in the background. This man is fired up, ready to go. And there it is. The skunk is out of the boat, ladies and gentlemen. I think the goals are going to start flying here. Is Cody going up? Can he get something going? He does not. It's going to be a little wide, but Jaden throwing it back on mid. Omega Blaze is waiting. Doesn't get the touch he's looking for, though. Pumpkin's going to have a free ball on the wall. About a half tank of boost. Can he do anything with it? Cody with a great defensive 50 there. And Papiapa going with the back pass. V-Storm just spawns in. Jaden follows it back. Aquatoad on 0 boost, though. Pumpkin has another free ball off the wall. He gets the flip. Going over to V-Storm. V-Storm doesn't make contact. But, I mean, yeah, Mcfleurys strike first, but I think Papa Pumpkins still have one in them for this game yet.
And I'm noticing on the side of Papa's Pumpkins, just they're all running the same guard design or a similar thing in that. They're taking a page out of my book. Those cheaters. They're trying to do what I do every single season, even though I didn't do it last season. But regardless, I mean, you have to think that the Pumpkins are putting their collective minds together. But so far, Jaden has had just a massive impact on this game so far. And Cody's going to get his second in the game. And off of a great feed from Jaden. Jaden and Cody are going to be the two that really are going to propel this Mcfleurys team forward.
Yeah, and I love the offensive pressure that Mcfleurys has. Everyone's just flying around the field. Omega's playing a little bit further back, playing that third. But I mean, that's expected. Coming from, I mean, not saying he doesn't have the talent, but coming from Div C last season, you expect to see a little bit slower play out of him first week, feeling out how Div B goes, especially against a team like this. But with 1 second left, Mcfleurys are going to take this game 1 here in this series.
That's a good start for them, Skull. You have to think you get the first one on the board for your team. You break that deadlock that was the first 4 minutes. And looking at these post-game stats, Cody had a massive impact on that game, almost 50 touches by himself. And Yappa's still waiting to get into it. V-Storm still waiting to get into it. Pumpkin had to make 38, so you think he's the second leading ball toucher in this game. Pause. But regardless, you see how controlled that Jaden and Cody and Omega Blaze have really done well so far in this series have taken the first game in a fashion of not giving up a goal. And now in this second game, what do we see from the Pumpkins to get forward, Skull? Can they find the back of the net at least once? Because like I talked about, once you break that ice, more and more start coming in. But you have to get through that layer. And I gotta say, if all three of the Mcfleurys, if they hang it on, they may not want the Pumpkins to ever break through that layer.
Yeah, I think one thing we have to bring up here, one name we haven't said yet, Papa Yappa, back in Div B, proven himself last semester. He's back. I mean, everyone knows how great his vibes are. Man doesn't get mad at anything. So you put him and Pumpkin together. I think this is going to be a team that you can never count out, no matter what the series score is, no matter how many goals they're down in a game. I mean, these guys, they're just not going to get mad at anything.
And the mental plays a big factor. You see players that don't do well in certain situations where you kick up the pace, their nerves come out. It doesn't matter if it's online or in person. The teams that have the strongest mentality are the ones that are the hardest to put down when it comes to winning a series against them. Whether that be a best of 7, a best of 5, a best of 9, a best of 99, it does not matter. They are going to be a team that you have to play a complete series to beat them. And so far, Jaden is the one asking, why in the world are they not rebuttaling against us so far? As we're back to this sort of stalemate where nobody's finding the back of the net, and we'll see if we can get one on the board.
Yeah, great demo coming out in the midfield. Akuto going off the corner. Good pass to Jaden, but just a little bit further than it needed to be. Now Papa Yappa taking a little bit of control here. Fakes it past Jay, and Mcfleurys does get a great touch. So it's going to go off the wall, off the backboard. Is anyone there? That's going to drop down. Cody with the shot, but a great save coming out from CRJ Pumpkin himself. Rocking the Pumpkin topper. You know he always has to. I absolutely love to see it.
He gets deleted off the field by Jaden. I talked about Jaden's physical play, and Mcfleurys is going to block Cody's shot. That's going to 50 all the way down the field. Yappa, can he get the first on the board for the Pumpkins? And the Orange Demons finally break through, and it comes from a 50 from Yappa that goes all the way down the field, skips over Mcfleurys' head, and Skull, will that be the one that gives them 5 now? Or will it be the one that is the only one they put on the board? Because maybe all they need is, we've still got 2 minutes and 45 seconds left in this game number 2, and still plenty of time for Jaden and the boys to get it going as Jaden ties the game.
Yeah, that was a great pass coming from Aquatoad in the corner. Reading it off the wall beautifully, popping it over one. Pumpkin sitting mid-net, not sitting back post. Jaden punishes him for it. But I don't want to be a Papa Pumpkins hater. This isn't what I'm trying to mean by that, but I don't think they've figured out their offensive identity yet. Like, the one goal they got was like a pinch with Jaden, which, you know, happens all the time. It's a little bit lucky, but you don't see them like going for any demo plays, not a whole lot of passing plays. They're kind of just booming the ball and hoping it works out. I'd love to see them settle down a little bit and figure out what their offensive identity is going to be as a team, like how they're going to go about getting goals, if they're going to be looking for those passing plays, if they're just relying on demos. We haven't seen a whole lot yet, and honestly, I think if you're Mcfleurys, you have to like still be pondering that, like, what are they going to do to us that we haven't seen yet?
Exactly. What are they going to do to really break us down? Defense, a massive part of Div B, and I have to think that how you save the ball in this division is huge, just of giving other teams free opportunities. And so far, defense has been good for the Pumpkins. They've held Mcfleurys so far to only 1 in this game, but it's going to take a better defensive effort than what we've seen so far. But defense, the way you play the backboard, the way you hold the front half of your
Are we back? NDSU servers, please. Please. Alright, sorry about that, guys. I guess NDSU just doesn't want to. NDSU's internet just doesn't want to work, so that's cool. I think we're still live. Tyler, can you tell me if I'm live? viewing Stewie's audio because Discord's broken. That's really convenient for everyone involved.
With the increase of pressure that Pumpkin could have offensively. Defensively, I think he'll be better than he was in Div A, not having to deal with a ton of flip resets, but there are players in Div B that can pull them out and definitely can do it, but regardless, Skull, I think we're back. I think we're okay.
Let's say, don't worry, Stewie, we're back. And just you decided to give me packet loss, Discord broke, everything broke, but I think we're back.
We love 'em.
And it couldn't be a better time because 10 seconds left. And
Oh,
oh my, we
dude.
might have our first overtime of the series.
They go missing. Oh boy, they don't. Jaden gets one more touch. That's gonna get forward. Jaden,
That's
can he
a
get this
great
in 0
touch from
seconds?
Omega.
He just hits it down. And it was a chance, but
That is a
didn't have enough on the board, and you see the reaction from him. That should have been in. That should have been a well, not necessarily in, but that should have been at least a little bit of a cleaner chance. And now we have overtime, 10 seconds in. Overtimes are usually short, or they take 13 minutes. Are we going to get 13 minutes, or are we going to get 13 seconds?
Well, definitely not getting 13 seconds because we're already at 24. So I hate to break it to you. It looks like we're strapping. We're in
My
for a
bad.
13-minute overtime, boys.
We're locked
Pumpkin
in.
trying to get
only,
something going here.
only 12 and a half minutes to go, Skull. We'll get there. We'll be well on our
my.
way.
Aquatoad. Oh, dude, Aquatoad just 15 everybody. This is a dangerous ball in front of the net. It does clear into the corner. Papiapa with a pinch. Jane's a little awkward, doesn't get the touch. But Cody there for the 50 in the midfield. Omega Blaze is up. Not the touch he's quite looking for. Aquatoad will just boom it down, trying to buy some time. Beastorm trying to go for the pinch off the wall. He does get it, but it goes backwards. That one's on net. But CRJ coming in with the beautiful save. Omega trying to throw one on. That one's going to go a little bit wide. Aquatoad in the corner. Pass over to Jane. That is beautiful. Jane tries to slot it bottom right, but he doesn't get it, just a little bit wide. And this offensive stand from Mcfleurys is absolutely beautiful. V-Storm with another save, just throwing shot after shot. Omega Blaze a little bit of a redirect if he can get it. It doesn't quite go on, but he's trying to Pumpkin take it on two defenders at once. Omega Blaze on the backboard himself, gets the bump. Oh, Cody coming in, V-Storm with the save. Now Pumpkin's trying to get something going here. Omega Blaze with a great touch over into the corner though.
Good first touch from CRJ. Requires Jaden to get one more. Won't have any help from Cody as he's going to go right by the ball. And B-Storm collects. Doesn't have any boost to his name. And we've seen that a lot from the Pumpkins so far. They don't have a ton of boost to work with. Can they find those big pads in the corners? And will they resort to the pad lines on the back half on their rotation? So key for them. As Jaden has just been completely unstoppable so far in this series. Will go bar down and out and won't get that as Yappa clears it all the way down the field. What does he find? Maybe a backboard pass to himself and only follows it up. V-Storm towards net. Jaden again the hero to make the save. He's had 4 on the day so far in this game. As Pumpkin looking for one more, trying to infield pass, but can't really find much as Aquatoad takes over. Jaden has one more touch forward and the press coming in for Mcfleurys who can't break through just yet. And now off the sidewall, do they have one more touches? This is awkward for the Pumpkins to deal with, but they do get it to the corner. The clear is missed, but Pumpkins is just going to go right to Jaden, who has a free ball.
Yeah, Pumpkin takes a great 50 with him. Now the offensive pressure is on for Papa's Pumpkins. V-Star with a great pinch over in the mid, but Jaden is there to clear it up. Papiapa was sitting back in the line. Couldn't quite get there in time. V-Storm off the backboard. Needs a good touch. That's going to float out mid. Shot comes on. Pumpkin with another beautiful save. Yappa's got to get up because Cody's up with him. That ball is kind of going with the waterfall. Jade with a great 50. Agato going with the back pass to Omega Blaze, who slots it. And what a great passing play. Great team chemistry coming out from Mcfleurys as they take this game too.
That is such an underrated touch from Cody to put that back to his teammate. And a quick 2-0 edge for the Mcfleurys, who have come out swinging in this game so far, Skull. They have been... I mean, you see the amount of touches that each of these teams are getting. Obviously, with an overtime, it's going to be inflated somehow. But regardless, you see the structure that the Mcfleurys have brought. And you see the points from Jaden. He has 618 in that game. Pumpkin puts up 511, but does not score, which can prove to be fatal for his team. When you get that many points and don't find the back of the net, it's really going to be hard for your team to win the game. But you know, you brought up previously, what is the offensive structure that the Pumpkins can bring to the table? Because so far they haven't shown anything that as far as beating the Mcfleurys in any offensive facet, whereas Jaden and Cody and Mcfleurys have done very well on the offensive end to really hold that midfield line and squeeze tighter and tighter on the front half.
Congrats
Yeah,
on
I
the
mean,
first
Cody's
game of the
looking
season.
absolutely beautiful. Once again, as we say, Jaden is unstoppable. But once again, it all comes back down to Cody playing that corner really well. A little bit of a mistouch coming from Papa's Pumpkins, but it does end up finding Jaden. And that's all Jaden does is just score. I mean, his shots have been just on point tonight, and it is a huge part to Mcfleurys' success so far.
Definitely, as Yappa has to make that save into the corner. V-Storm going to get the midfield boost. CRJ, one touch forward, won't get any more as V-Storm again caught awkward. And I feel like if Pumpkins spread out a little bit on the rotation, they may not be caught as awkward enough as Yappa will go missing. This is a free shot, bottom right, as Aquatoad places it well. And CRJ kind of stood on the goal line and kind of waited for him to bring it and just wasn't able to get there in time, Skull.
Yeah, great shot placement from Cody. The invisible cameraman himself just cannot be seen. But yeah, beautiful shot. Bottom right. Mcfleurys with a quick 2-0 lead here. And we're only 40 seconds into this game, and they just seem like they cannot be stopped right now.
That's right. And the demo comes out from a Mega Blaze. We haven't seen much of him in this series. Hasn't really brought a ton when it comes to offensive strength or pressure, but it's done a good job of filling in the gaps between Jaden and Cody. But when your teammates are putting the ball in the back of the net, you don't really need to do much. It's Aquatoad's going to find the follow-up off of Omega Blaze's touch, which was looking good for a possible second one off the backboard. As he gets a very good touch forward, and CRJ just can't read it in time, and Cody placed it well enough, and the invisible guy just continues to have an effect on this series. A 3-0 edge now, with still plenty of time for the Pumpkins to get back into it, but they look lost on the offensive end of the field right now, as Jaden again has the turnaround save and the clear, and will get the demo, but CRJ going to press forward. Skull, what do we see from V-Storm as he puts it far side but doesn't put it on target?
Yeah, we're not seeing a whole lot. He does pick up a demo, though, that could potentially be huge. He's going to have to beat out Cody in the corner. He gets a little bit of a back touch. Cody's going to have Papa Yappa beat. Yappa trying to get the 50. That's going to be a free ball for Pumpkin, but Cody just staying on, ball chasing as he always does. Now, Mega's got a free ball on the wall here. Tries to get the flip reset. He doesn't get the flip. I mean, they're just going for clips right now. These guys don't look scared at all. So Jaden makes a great save here back in the defensive line. Aquatoad trying to follow it off the wall. Going to leave it for Omega Blaze. A sticky situation, but he does get a nice 50 with Yappa. Now Pumpkin trying to get something off the wall going. V-Storm is waiting in the mid, but Omega Blaze is sitting there off the mistouch from Cody. Now he's trying to clear the ball out himself.
V-Storm has a catch in the corner, has boost, but doesn't have really a follow-up. Omega Blaze towards the net on a 50, but Pumpkin gonna touch it over him and gets by one more defender as Pumpkin trying to do it all himself. Finds an infield pass, but that's gonna skip wide and not go anywhere even close to a follow-up chance. And Omega Blaze into that corner, has the clear all the way down the field. Yappa has to recover and get one more as V-Storm makes the important touch to clear it away to the side. But again, Mcfleurys don't have to score here. They just need to kill down the clock. They've already got a minute and a half gone. As I don't have to really find much. As Pumpkin has a shot towards the net, but can't put it on just yet. As Aquatoad has one more clear. The demo comes out from Jaden and the space afforded to him as Jaden is running interference, trying to give Mcfleurys a 4-goal lead, and he has a pretty good chance of it. As 50 is going to go to the corner. Jaden one more touch forward, but won't have anything out. As V-Storm going to work his way. Yappa towards net. That's an open net, and Yappa cuts the lead to 2.
Yeah, cuts the lead to 2 with plenty of time left. Still got just under 2 minutes. A little bit of a mistouch from Cody. Yappa says, thank you very much. No one is back for Mcfleurys. And is this the steam that Pumpkins need to come back in this game? You got the one. Skunk was out of the boat a couple games ago. You got the one now, and they need to do something here. Great kickoff coming up. V-Storm has the ball in the air. He does get a touch. Oh, almost a great save coming out from Mcfleurys. But V-Storm with another quick goal here. We got a 1-goal game coming in now. Pumpkin's showing a little bit of steam here.
And Omega Blaze gave it a chance. He gave it everything really he had. It's going to tip it. It's going to hit the post and find its way in. And 50 going to come out off of that, but won't go his way as they double commit the kickoff. But nothing comes out of it right away as Yappa and the Pumpkins have cut the lead to 1. And this would be a good comeback for them if they can get to that game 4. But it's likely going to be a sweep the other way if we last a minute and 26 as Jaden will be tested on defense once again as Yappa pressing forward, trying to find a little advantage to put his way to tie this game. But I mean, they have to tie it first goal and then score another just to win it. And Jaden does not want to see that happen, wants to put this game to bed. But CRJ, one more touch off the backboard. Aquatoad going to meet it and clear to the side. Another follow-up for Yappa is he's put on a lot of shots, just hasn't found the back of the net enough.
Yeah, and Omega trying to get something on as well. V-Storm with a giant boom coming out. Aquatoad just going to take the touch. Does get the double off the wall. Pumpkin did not expect that. Yappa tries to get a 50. He will. That's going towards the net. Jane looking for a demo. Pumpkin dodges it and does get the collection of the ball. Papa Yappa now taking collection himself. He's got a lead blocker in Pumpkin. Looking for a demo. Gets the pop-up over 1. But Jaden, once again, his name is called. And he comes in with vengeance and gets the save. But the offensive surge is not over yet. Pumpkin trying to get a shot on. He will get one on. V-Storm doesn't get the bump. Jaden with another save. Papa Yappa tries to get the pinch. Doesn't get it. Jaden has 0 boost speed. Just flying down. Just trying to get the ball out of his half. V-Storm with a little bit of a touch. That's going to go into the corner. Pumpkin trying to beat out Cody. He will on the 50. Pumpkin chasing with Omega Blaze. Omega Blaze beats him out. Cody picks up the bump.
Oh.
That's not going anywhere. V-Storm doesn't get the touch. Omega Blaze with the free shot. And I think that is the nail in the coffin.
Doesn't make contact on it. Omega Blaze says, oh, well, it's free then. I guess I'm going to put it in the back of the net. And does exactly that. That is the nail in the coffin with 6 seconds left. There's only 2 that need to be scored. Unfortunately, it's 2. Is Yappa just going to put that all the way across the field? And Jaden and Cody and Omega Blaze is going to find their first of the season in a very, very quick sweep as they will win 3-0. And Skull, you see the spread on this. That's a lot of points spread out between these 3, which is good. They look like a cohesive unit for sure.
Yeah, 100%. They definitely had the team chemistry versus Papa's Pumpkins. But just like Worrell said, I think Papa Pumpkins makes a comeback midseason. You cannot count them out with the way that these guys are. It's just week 1. Anything can happen week 1.
For sure. Anything is anything is possible. You can have really anything happen when it comes to how the results go for the rest of the season. But even if you lose the week 1, we've seen in the past teams that lose week 1, it doesn't even matter, to be honest. They realistically still
Pucker up, Adam.
Have come all the way back and won the series as these guys have joined us for a winner's interview, I believe.
Yep.
I couldn't tell Jane didn't scream loud enough in my ears.
Yeah, I agree.
Anyways, boys, congratulations on your very dominant win. You guys just looked unstoppable out there. I'm gonna throw the first question over to Omega Blaze. You had some goals, had some great participation, flowing well with the team. How does it feel to be in Div B?
It's nice having a bit higher of a level of competition. I feel like my team's a lot more balanced. Like I have to really try to keep up, which is really fun. I'm up for the challenge.
I'm up to it.
Add a baby. Getting hot mics from Cody and Jaden over here. Just the loudest roommates in DCRL. I think it's safe to say.
I
even
muted myself. Rooney and Tyler.
Banger.
But
right.
Yeah.
Aquatoad, Cody, going over to you as the captain. You first off, you lied to me. You told me you were going to take it to Game 5 for me tonight.
No. I said I was going to
so
give you an
thanks
a
for-
long overtime, and I gave you a long overtime.
wasn't long enough. Nope,
My
had to
bad.
be 13 minutes. That was the requirement.
That's what you
Otherwise, the deal is off.
Yeah, I'm sorry. See what trumped that was I heard Stewie say we're gonna get swept, and I had to make him to the
My
new
fault.
K-tool.
My fault. I'm 0 for 1 on this season so far.
Stewie's gonna be the new K-tool.
Yeah, totally.
Where's my whiteboard?
0 for 1. Where's the whiteboard? But I'm gonna go to Jaden. Jaden, obviously you played very well in that series. We're impactful on both ends of the field. How does it feel teaming with Omega Blaze and Aquatoad? Do you feel like they fill in the gaps for you, or do you feel like you have to take a load on the offensive shoulders?
They take so much of. They fill all the gaps needed, and I shouldn't have said that, but anyways, they do their role really well. And like I said, I think it was like game 3. I told them, I was like, it's so nice playing with teammates that just have eyes in the back of their heads. I think it was
Yeah,
when
you said that.
I passed it to Omega, and then Omega passed it to Cody, and we scored. And I was like, wow, this is nice. So it was really refreshing to start out like that.
Jaden, I have 2 follow-up questions for you. Number 1, are you gonna wear that Fleury jersey every time you play?
Yeah, I am. Yeah, I have.
And 2, is this very much a look good, feel good, play good kind of scenario with the team name and the jersey? Because everyone in NDSU knows you might be the biggest Fleury lover.
Yeah, I told him that, and Cody was like, "Yeah, I don't care." I was like, "No way, really?" And then Josh was like, "All right, we can do that." So I was like, "We're becoming a Fleury team."
Hey, we had clamps, so
Yeah, dude,
That we did.
yeah.
No, I really didn't care about the team name. I was like, as long as I don't have to do it, we're good.
Who's gonna solo play it?
Oh.
GC3.
Oh, you didn't want to make a bot for it? Just generate a team name and a logo for
I'm
you
not.
guys?
I'm not creative. That's my problem.
Maybe next time.
That would require some creativity,
Cody.
and I don't have any of that.
Cody, last question to you. Well, last question from me at least. How does it, I know you were very excited about the team that you drafted because we've been talking for the last couple of weeks, but how does it feel to see your team that you put together yourself come in and just get a dominant sweep week 1?
honestly, I was, like you mentioned before the stream, I was extremely worried about Pumpkin.
Yeah.
I did not know how he was going to play. And I mean, I felt really good. So that helped a lot. I mean, these two are constantly passing the ball to me, and I'm constantly passing the ball to them. And it's just, the amount of offense we had was so refreshing because I'm not used to that at all. Like, the controlled offense. Normally my team's just, like, it's so much chaos as we had last semester. But it just felt, like, super controlled. And it was really weird. But it felt really nice.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. Stu, you got any last questions for the boys?
I do not. Good luck the rest of your season.
Thank you.
Sir.
Thank you guys for streaming.
Of course, don't worry. You guys are lucky you're the second game. First game was scuffed mostly because of Hayden. This game,
Clean as a
It
whistle.
was pretty clean. It's pretty clean.
It is a whistle. Yeah.
Except for the NDSU internet kind of crapping out. But other than that, we were clean.
Yeah.
We were good to go.
It's okay.
We didn't let it go long enough to have any issues.
Yeah.
Ooh.
We'll keep it that way.
I bumped him.
For sure.
Oh, no way he
As Noah said, not gonna drop a game.
Yep, exactly.
All right. Well, good
All right,
luck to
boys,
you guys
have
as
a
well
good one.
this season.
Good luck on the rest of your season. We will meet in like a couple weeks, I think.
Sounds good.
All right.
Bye.
If I remember correctly.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, Stewie. I was right. You were wrong. That's all I want to say.
I know. I was wrong. You were right. You know, you had the correct prediction. I thought we would see more from Pumpkin and the guys, but I mean, it's still the first week, like we talked about. They'll get it figured out. They'll definitely. I like what Whirl said. They'll have. They'll be a team that'll make a comeback in the middle of the season. They'll be one that you want to keep your eye on the rest of the season. I don't feel like this first loss reflects how their season is going to go. I feel like they're going to continue to make improvements, and hopefully practice enough to get themselves up to speed. But we saw what Jaden and the Mcfleurys could do, and there's somebody you're going to want to also look out for the rest of the season. Hopefully they don't slow down.
Yeah, absolutely not. That is, I mean, way overreaction early prediction, but that definitely looks like the team to beat. That was a very good game by the Mcfleurys. But on that note, we're going to go to a longer intermission. Our next game is scheduled at 9:30. I'll try to get him on early if we can, but take the time, go to the bathroom, get some water, make some pizza, make some G Fuel, whatever you got to do. But sometime around 9:30, we will be back. So I will see you boys.